We're here at the Buncombe County Animal Shelter with Jennifer Brehler, the Director of Operations, and Jennifer's going to let us know what happens when our dog or cat goes missing. Thanks for joining us, Jennifer.
Thanks for having me.
So normally when your pet goes missing, you'll post signs around your neighborhood, you'll call your neighbors, and those are all great things to do, but what should people initially do when their pet goes missing?
Well, one of the first things people should do is contact the Buncombe County Animal Shelter. And there's a number of ways they can do so. They can contact us by phone, which is 828-250-6430. They can also go online, and all the stray pets that are coming into the Buncombe County Animal Shelter are listed on the Asheville Humane Society's website, which is ashevillehumane.org. We also have an employee at the Buncombe County Animal Shelter who checks a lost and found email on a daily basis, and that's lostandfound@ashevillehumane.org.
And another good way to prevent your dog going missing for a while is getting them microchipped. I know that every dog you adopt from the animal shelter comes with one, and do cats also?
Yes, definitely. Microchipping is the only permanent form of traceable identification for a pet. The problem with microchipping is there's no visual sign unless the owner places a tag, the microchip tag on the animal. So although we want all pets to be microchipped, we also would really like all pets to have a visible tag like little Tupelo has here, stating who to call if the animal is found. So although you can call the Buncombe County Animal Shelter or send an email, it is really important that you come to the Buncombe County Animal Shelter located at 16 Forever Friend Lane to actually view the stray animals that we have here, because one person's identification description of a pet may be different than what we're seeing coming in, just kind of like Tupelo here. Tupelo is actually a cattle dog mix, but I've had a number of people saying more that Tupelo is a hound mix or a lab mix. I mean, it's just, what you as the owner may describe your pet differently than what we may describe it coming in, and we'd hate to miss that. But photos are one of the biggest resources for the Buncombe County Animal Shelter.
So all pet owners out there, make sure to take recent pictures of your pets, not only to post on your Facebook, but to have just in case they go missing, because
Definitely.
You can say, oh, he's got a brown face and a white body. That's a lot of dogs, just like Tupelo.
Yes.
And people who have outdoor cats, you said that you found problems with, the cats sometimes are outdoor cats, so they'll go away for maybe like a few days here and there, but they wait too long before they let you guys know that they're missing, or before they even realize that they're missing. So what's some advice you can give to people with outdoor cats?
Yeah, if you have an indoor or outdoor cat, the best thing to do is have that cat maybe on a schedule to where at least some of the time that the cat is in the house, at least every 24 hours, because then you really do know when the kitty is missing. Cats will wander, and sometimes they do come back a day or two later, but the problem is most people wait too long. What they feel like, oh, well, that's the amount of time the cat's been gone, it ends up doubling and tripling, so they come in about a week or 2 weeks after the cat's actually been missing, and at that point, it's often too late to find your animal.
So a good window for when your cat goes missing is like if you notice in 24 hours that they're not back, just to already call you, because it couldn't hurt to call at least.
Definitely. If you have not seen your indoor-outdoor cat within 24 hours, we would highly recommend that you either come down to the Buncombe County Animal Shelter and look for your missing pet, or at least go on the Asheville Humane Society's website and look at the lost cats or lost dogs that are on there.
And if you find a dog or cat that's missing, it has a collar but it's not labeled properly, and there's no microchip in it, how long do you keep the pet before it goes out for adoption?
Well, the North Carolina state law for holding a stray animal is actually only 3 business days.
Okay.
However, that doesn't mean that the animals are only held for 3 days. If an animal comes in with any form of identification, even if it's not traceable, we will hold the animals longer to allow, for more research to find the owner of that pet. Animals after the 3 days, however, after the stray time is up, we assess the animals, and adoptable animals either move over to the Asheville Humane Society Adoption Center for adoption, or they're placed into a placement partner group for adoption.
Well, there's an old wives' tale that elderly dogs, and I think it comes from the wolf aspect too, the lone wolf, that when dogs are at the age where they're going to pass, or you think they're going to pass, they tend to go off on their own, and you think that they want to be alone. Like, there's a lot of stories where dogs go underneath the front porches to die and everything. So a lot of people who have elderly dogs will sometimes think if they run off that they're just going somewhere to rest. But that's not always the case. No,
unfortunately, we receive a lot of elderly, very geriatric, older dogs and cats at the Buncombe County Animal Shelter, and we oftentimes cannot find their owners in those final days or months of their life.
Because they don't think to look.
Because they don't think to look. They do have that kind of old myth that the older dogs will wander off. Dogs or cats will wander off, and to be alone, like you said. But typically, that's not the case. I mean, I think a lot like people, older animals, they become confused. They kind of lose their way sometimes. Their health may stop them from getting back to your home if they did stray a little too far. So it's very important if you have an elderly missing pet to, contact the Buncombe County Animal Shelter as soon as possible.
Okay, so to summarize, if you have a pet that runs away or and it goes missing, don't just think you can just post the notice on the boards outside your house or the lamp posts. Call the Asheville Humane Society, let them know, send them a recent picture, and you'll have the best chance of getting your pet back.
Yes, and the best number to do that is the Buncombe County Animal Shelter phone number at 828-250-6430.
And check their website for your lost and found. And what's that website?
It's ashevillehumane.org, and there's a lost pets page.
Well, thank you very much, Jennifer. I hope that if anyone misses their pet, that this will help them out.
Thank you so much.